Short Review Saturday.
Short film Saturday, but
Yes,
close enough.
that. And I am your old pal, the Moo Cow. Sorry, I've been bludgeoned to death over the last movie we just saw. We're all kind of stunned. And this is...
Oh wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I kept just thinking about how I want to kill myself. Jonathan A. Moody.
And we just watched a movie called The Jelly Donut Vampires by Peter Coukis.
Yeah, that guy.
Now, yeah, if you're a film person like we are, and especially if you're a horror person or a comedy person like we are, and you see a short film that's got a title, The Jelly Donut Vampires, do you think we're going to pass that up?
Well,
No.
especially not him.
No.
Like, I might, I mean, because I'm just like, okay, that sounds stupid. But he would be like, that sounds awesome.
Brilliant! Yes. Now, there were jelly donuts in this film.
There were lots.
I think there was a vampire. Maybe one.
There's one.
Otherwise, it's mostly loads and loads of very, very Rubenesque.
Should have been called the
ladies.
Jelly Donuts Vampire.
Yeah.
Switched it around because there was not more than one vampire. There was some chick with vampire teeth.
Yeah.
Who then they cut to like what is it, the talking, whatever, the like text, and it just says that like she ate so much donuts that she got the body she really wanted or something.
And then it's just a never-ending series of cuts between donuts, extremely overweight ladies, donuts,
naked.
yeah, mostly naked.
Mostly naked, sometimes not. But mostly naked.
Extremely obese naked women. Donuts, back and
And
forth.
some
back
grandmas, thrown
Oh,
in. I mean, they
God,
didn't.
yeah.
It's not an ageist. That's good.
And we are talking morbidly obese, like
Yeah, some of them are.
1,000 pounds.
Well, I mean,
Wow.
pretty rough. But
And no shame. It's just
I know. Look, I'm
Wow.
not shaming them at all.
it,
Like, look,
Yeah.
Good.
we weren't expecting the Jelly Donut naked women's movie. We were expecting Jelly Donut vampires.
Well, especially because they're not video footage of them. It's all photos.
The Moo Cow, in his innocence, thought that there might be a monster out there stalking the donut world, sinking his evil vampire fangs into the jelly donuts and draining them of all their jelly, and then people would wake up in the morning and then they go, "Oh, the jelly's been robbed out of my donuts. What can we do?"
That's your movie.
That would have been a
That would
great
have been your movie. But no, not this. This is. You said that you've seen something else that this guy's done?
Yeah, this guy, he's on YouTube. He's also on, there's this other place, I forget what it's called, but it basically does a lot of public domain and easily accessible videos. And he made an oodle of these things. He makes a ton of them. I think he's Canadian. There's a lot of Tim Hortons in this
Hortons
one.
and stuff, yeah.
So he's made a bunch of movies, and some of them are kind of weird and wacky, like this. I didn't pick those. I went for Jelly Donut Vampire. I watched some of it, and I was like, okay, this is a little weird. Remember I said, it's a little weird. I just didn't know that it went there almost entirely.
You didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, I didn't.
And it's only 11 minutes. I mean, it's not a very long movie, but
it's not tormenting.
It does
it's just
sort of.
puzzling.
It is a little tormenting. There's just because after a while, like there's no point. It's just music and pictures, and literally just pictures. And after a while, I'm just like, I'm kind of like,
donuts. That woman. Donuts. That woman. Donuts.
I don't know.
That
Is that what he's
donuts.
trying to say? That if you eat all the jelly donuts,
Is this a shock?
I know, but like, I mean, is that his soapbox? Is that what he?
Guess.
I don't even know if he has one or if he's just like.
You're saying you don't quite grasp his artistic vision in this?
I don't get it, but somebody might.
I mean, it's virtually a plotless film with no actual characters, so I don't know what
maybe
kind
it's
of
like a
plugging in stuff.
maybe it was like a student film gone awry.
I think most of his movies are of this kind, of this style.
Are they all shorts?
Yes. from
So
what
he
I can
hasn't
tell.
made a feature?
I have yet to find one, but if I can find one, you can be sure I will find
I
one.
really hope not. Because if we go on Indie Film Cafe and I just have to suffer.
Yes, yes. Well, you made it through the Jelly Donut Vampires. I'm
Because it's only
surprised to
11
say.
minutes.
Yes,
I mean,
it's true.
I can sit through 11 minutes. I
So,
can't sit through 3 hours.
My
or something.
question to you then, now that you've actually seen this movie, has it altered your perception on either Jelly Donuts or vampires?
No. Hasn't done anything. Like, I was joking earlier when I was like, yeah, it's turned me off from donuts. No. I mean, I don't think I'll turn into a jelly donut vampire by eating jelly donuts. But I also don't know what a jelly donut vampire is. Because literally the chick
This
was
movie
just...
doesn't even explain that.
I know, it's just literally just is a chick who ate jelly donuts with fangs.
I have a confession. I don't even like jelly donuts.
I don't mind them.
Much as I like donuts in general, jelly donuts never did me for me.
I mean, I ate some Dunkin' Donuts earlier, like a couple days ago, and they were very messy. And
Yeah.
that's the only thing I don't like about donuts.
If I want a donut and it's the only donut left, yes, I will eat it, but I will most likely break it open and take out about half of that jelly because it's just too sweet and it's too much of a thick blob of crap. And I might spread what's left between the two so that it's a little more even. You know what I mean? I just can't
No,
eat.
it just sounds like too much work.
It is
Just
a
eat
little
the-
bit of work.
Eat the fucking thing.
I can't
It's
eat all
all
that.
going down your
I
gullet
can't
anyway.
eat all that jelly. It's too much for me. I was already getting up into that Rubenesque area myself. I lost a lot of weight, and I'm trying to keep that going. You know, I
Oh,
mean,
Lord.
it could have been worse. These could have been using. He could have been using squealers. You know, the
donuts.
maple bacon donuts,
No.
and trying to say, trying to make a comparison with, obese people there. I'm glad he didn't do that. But
Because he's Canadian?
well, no, because he was saying people were pigs eating tons of donuts.
That's true.
But it's just vampires. The word vampire is what caught my attention, and vampires are mythical creatures, and
That suck blood.
blood, right?
Right, so it was funny to think like they'd be sucking jelly
And
donuts.
there's like a sexual undertow that goes on with all vampire stories, and so you kind of expected that that's what was going to be explored, but it kind of sort of it really wasn't.
Mhm.
I'm not exactly sure what was explored.
I don't know what we watched.
It was a parade of interesting, contrasting images that was supposed to, I think, tell a story, but I don't know what that story was.
I don't either. I just know it was a movie. As long as I.
It was a curiosity.
It was a movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a movie because it didn't have a beginning, a middle, and end. This is one of the few that we've
No,
watched so far.
It did begin, it did end, and there was a point where it was the middle of the movie. So
Maybe, like the middle of the
It
movie
just doesn't
felt
have
like
a-
the beginning and the end.
it just doesn't have a storytelling narrative.
No, because you said it's an experimental film.
I think so. Most of his movies. Let me put it this way: it is a cross between John Waters and Nick Zedd. And I haven't even shown you a lot of the crazy Nick Zedd movies.
You only showed me Geek Maggot Bingo.
Right.
And I think we're doing another one or two this season.
Hell yeah. We're going to be doing some of Nick Zedd's short films.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Why does he torture me like this?
Because
Why?
you have to see them.
I show good documentary things like that stuff for this season, and you're showing me this in a movie about somebody killing somebody with a fucking spoon.
Because
why?
because in order for the light to shine brightly, you have to have some darkness.
Oh God, please stop.
Come on, get you some deli donuts. You'll feel better.
Oh my God. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this and watching my pain and suffering. This is the last one we're doing for the day.
Go on to YouTube.
I'm like-
watch Jelly Donut Vampires and see
No.
for yourself.
Don't. I'm warning you. It's like 2 girls, 1 cup. Don't do it.
2 girls, 1 donut.
2 girls, 1 donut.
Where's Jackie? We should have Jackie watch this one.
Oh God, no. 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 She would kill you. She would literally kill you. And I don't want to be a party to that.
Oh, she likes donuts. Come on.
No, she doesn't like naked, big naked chicks.
Well,
She
you
would
only
know.
focus on the negative. I mean, there are lots of donuts in there.
There were a lot of negatives in that movie. A lot of them.
Yeah,
Can I
maybe
help it?
one or two.
Can't help it. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm done. It's gonna sound like I'm fat shaming. I'm not at all. Like everybody's body is beautiful.
I don't know about that.
You are terrible.
Hey, let's just be real. Come on.
Ugh. All right. Like whatever. Anyway, we're moving on.
But everybody's body is beautiful with more jelly donuts on them.
That's the point.
Yes.
I think this
Yes.
movie made.
See,
I guess.
if they were all covered in jelly donuts, it would have been a great artistic statement.
Okay.
They could all be squirting jelly donuts on
All
top
right,
of
we're
them.
moving on. We're done. We're done talking about this and stuff. So thank you guys for checking this out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Check us out in 2 weeks where I hopefully give something better. Sorry guys, jelly donut vampires is just
Oh.
as rough, man.
How are you going to survive Sexploitation Sleazecast?
I don't know. I don't know. And I don't drink anymore, so I'm screwed.
You're
I
screwed.
don't know what I'm gonna do. Alright, anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.